Ready to get going here, ready to talk about optimizing a trading system. Welcome, happy to have you here. I'm Rob Booker, welcome to our daily update. We are 34 subscribers away from 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, so today would be a great day to click the subscribe button. We'll do a contest here during the live session on YouTube. So please leave a comment, say hello to someone else. I think we're going to reward someone today, Nate, that says just something friendly and nice to other people, like keeping it positive, keeping it on the up and up, like making people happy, bringing joy to people's lives. All right, today we're going to talk about how to optimize a trading system, and in particular, we're going to talk about optimizing an FX trading system, and to get even more particular, on Metatrader 4 and a robotic system. And this is me. There's my green fuzz. I don't really have any green fuzz, but welcome. This is part 3 in our series of how to backtest a trading system. And we've got Metatrader right up here. Yesterday we backtested a system, and I said, listen, it's not about we're not doing this backtest in order to prove anything about a trading system. We're just doing this backtest in the context of talking about what the mechanics of backtesting are. And you'll see here on the screen we've got the Finch robot loaded up in our strategy tester. Once again, I talked about the steps to get to where we are right here in previous sessions, so we're not going to repeat anything that we've already talked about. Once again, if you're just joining us now, happy to have you here. Welcome, everybody. Keep those comments coming through. If Nate sees any particularly positive, happy, wonderful comments, we will declare you a winner of our contest today. And we'll send you an Amazon Echo. And if you live outside the United States, we might just send you money. So keep the comments positive, subscribe to the channel, like the video, all those good things. Here we are inside of Metatrader. Yesterday we ran a backtest on the Finch robot. That's my primary favorite robot, on the British pound. And we backtested every tick, and we backtested a 2-year date range. I've now limited the date range to 1 year. That looks like it did really well. I'll share with you why I'm doing that in just a moment. But let me show you the graph associated with that backtest. This backtest graph is showing exactly what we would love to see and most people focus on, which is, you know, wins, money, profit. Okay, so that's what it shows. It's good. Let's take a look at the report. The report's kind of nice. It shows, and I'm going to once again draw on the screen here to show you what we see. We see a total net profit of $2,700 approximately, and a drawdown of $627. That's great. We have 73 trades, and I like what we see here. What I want to do now is I want to continue to backtest the system, but now I want to optimize it. And what I mean by that is I want to find some settings that appear to work even better than what we have right here. Maybe I could reduce the drawdown. That would be my most favorite thing that I could do. And then once I have some settings that I've optimized, I can take the settings that I've tested and I can run them through other years to make sure that I haven't just found a path through the data. So I can use this as my set of data on which to test and optimize, and then I can take these optimized settings and run them through historical years to see if they still work okay. And if they do, then I might have my hands on a trading system that'll work nicely. In order to optimize in Metatrader, what we want to do is find the setting we want to optimize. I could optimize the size of the trades. I could play around with the profit target on the trades. I could play around with using a break even on the trades. And in today's conversation, what I'm going to do is play around first with the first trade profit target. So if only one trade is open in the Finch, I want to play around with the profit target. So I check the box on the left of that setting. I then click on the Start button, and I'm going to start with a profit target of $100, and then I'm going to move up in $20 increments, and I'm going to backtest all the way up until a $300 profit on trade 1. So I'm going to try to make more money on trade number 1. And I'm going to see if I can find a setting that makes more money with less drawdown just testing this. So if I check this box and then give it a range of values I want it to test for, it will now start looking to make $100 on the first trade, and then it will run a test trying to make $120 on the first trade, and then 140, then 160, then 100, and so on and so forth. And let's just stop it at 240 so we can get through an optimization reasonably quickly. Now, I don't want to optimize multiple combinations of things all at once. I mean, you can do that, but it will slow down your process, and it could take a long time. And you could even freeze up your computer if you try to test too many combinations of things all at the same time. I'm using the 1 hour chart and a spread of 2 pips, and I'm going to now check optimization. So now, if I click Start, Metatrader will now be running through the 12 months of data over and over and over again, and each time it runs through those 12 months, it's going to test our brand new target. And it will show results in the optimizations window right here. This is where we will see some results start to appear. There are times when no results will appear inside this window. You have to right-click on this window and uncheck Skip Useless Results. That way it will show negative performance in the case that one of your optimization settings led to losses. All right, here we go. We might just fail at this. We might not make, remember, we're trying to make more than $2,700, or we're trying to get our drawdown below $627. So far, we have a profit that's lower, so that blows. Excuse my language. I'm so sorry. You know, it just comes out sometimes. And then we had a drawdown that's too big, so this just isn't any good. Welcome. If you're just joining us now, we're optimizing and backtesting, and we're all here together. Leave a comment. Let us know where you're from. Subscribe to the channel. Today is a perfect day to subscribe to the channel using a button somewhere on this YouTube page. Nate, how's everybody doing out there today?
Everybody's wonderful, and we got 2 more subscribers.
We got 2 more subscribers. Every single subscriber brings joy and happiness to my heart. Keep those comments coming. Let us know where you're from. Let us know how you're doing. Leave a happy comment for everyone. As you can see here, the drawdown is just not good. We're just asking the system. So here's a classic problem, a classic problem in optimization. By trying to do better, we do worse. And more is less. You know how they usually say less is more, more is less. By increasing our profit targets, we actually didn't do very well. It didn't help us. In fact, we did worse. And what this is showing me as we're optimizing is, all right, well, we wanted to try some different settings and we wanted to make this better, but that didn't work. It's not helping us. So maybe we can go the opposite direction in our test. Maybe, just maybe, we could try a couple of different things here together today. Maybe we could play around with a break-even setting. So if it starts to make some money, it'll keep it, but then it'll try for more. All right? This is obviously not working, so we're going to try something different. We're going to try for, let's just say we're going to try for a $100 profit target on the first trade. So we're no longer going to optimize, we're going to go for $100. But let's now put a break even inside of the trading system. And let's break even starting at $10. Well, actually, that's the wrong place to put this. We start break even at, oh, this is nice, $7. And let's move up by $2 and go all the way up to $15. So if we get $7 in profit, we'll move our stop loss to break even. And then if we get $8 in profit, we'll move our stop loss to break even. And then we'll run a back test with our stop loss at break even at $9. And then it will try for 100. This might do really badly. Once again, we're setting a profit target at 100. Straight up. We're not optimizing that anymore. But we're testing a range of break even levels. And now we're going to click Start. And now we're going to run through another set of results. So now we could have another, I love backtesting because backtesting and optimization leads to the, what I call the law of unintended consequences. All right. So Nate, we can just go full screen on me for a minute here. And as this is testing, I just want to have maybe a heart-to-heart. So backtesting is full of facing this reality that for every choice you make about something that you want the system to do better, you have a consequence, and the system will also do something worse. Every single time we optimize to make more money, we have the chance that that's going to have an unintended consequence of losing more money because we're trying for more. It has trades open for longer, or it has more time to stop out if we have a stop loss. So optimization with the purpose of making money can actually end up with all kinds of unintended negative consequences that drive you crazy. And optimizing on the other side, as we're doing here, for protecting the account, like we're moving to break even, so we're protecting the account, can have all kinds of unintended consequences. And I have no idea what that's going to lead to. All right, so Nate, how's it going over there before we look at this optimization?
Everything's going great. We had somebody commented on how good our video quality is.
Oh, the video, and congratulations and kudos to Nate for the video quality and everything else. So here are the optimization results so far. Let's just take a look at this rundown. Let's see if there are any. I have this big smile on my face because we may blow this up. Like we may not do a good job, and I don't know why that makes me happy. Okay, by moving our stop loss to break even, look at this. We have a set of numbers, 380, 356, 500. These are all lower than our other drawdown. So we've reduced the drawdown. That's great. Let's just do ding. That's a positive thing. That's actually what we intended. So far, that's a good thing. But what's our profit on this? Well, we had $2,700 in profit, and now we have less in profit. So our profit's going down. By moving our stop loss to break even, we've made less money. And in fact, if we, that's I don't know. Maybe we should play around a little more with this because I like the fact that the drawdown went down, but the bigger, well, and it doesn't really appear that any one of these moving to break evens made a huge difference. Let's open this up a bit. Let's try something a little different. Let's go for a more modest profit target on the first trade, like 50. Let's even go for something modest on the second one of something like 50. And click OK.
Rob, can you clarify for somebody what the trade size is?
Our trade size on this round of testing is 1 mini lot on the first trade and 3 mini lots on the second trade. So now we're running through a set of trades. We're going to keep our break even exactly as we had it, but we're going to reduce our profit target. So we move to break even, and then our profit target's smaller, so it should be easier for the robot to get to our profit target, even with a really small drawdown. So we should actually end up with, theoretically anyway, should maybe end up with more money and a small drawdown, and that is exactly what's happening. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is nice. So before we had $2,700 in profit with a $627 drawdown, and that means that the profit target the profit was 4 times greater than the drawdown. In this case, we have a $1,000 profit over here with a $328 drawdown. So it's really like a 3 times. It's, you know, it's all right, but I like that the drawdown is much smaller. Ooh, Alberto. I like this. This is good. I like these settings. They're not great, they're not perfect, but I like them. I like what's going on here. I like reducing drawdown. So I might then run, I might go in here and I might run a little test. I might say, what could we do here? It doesn't seem like our profit is moving up substantially. Not substantially anyway. What if we try for an even more modest profit target? Keeping everything the same. Could we change anything else? What if we now optimize something different? What if we put our break even at 11, our profit targets at 20? What if we optimize for the pips to trade too? So how long of a time will we wait in between taking trades? What if we start with 20? We go up by a factor of 10 and we go all the way up to 70. So we'll optimize this now. And what I'm just doing is showing you how optimization works and how you can kind of play around with settings. The big question becomes, what's the best way to optimize in stages and in an organized way? And the answer is, you pick what you want to optimize for. Let's write that down. What do you want to optimize for? What shall ye goalify? The goalification process. What shall be most important to thee? Is it drawdown? Would you like a reduced drawdown so your losses are smaller, even if your profits are smaller? Does reducing your drawdown get you up in the morning? Do you want to optimize for profit? Because if you optimize for profit, your drawdown will go up. Your losses will go up as you try to make more money. Make your decision first about what you want to optimize for, and then you'll know if you like your optimization results. Meaning, if this reduces my drawdown, then I'm going to be happy. And if you look here in this set of results, we did not reduce the drawdown. Well, at least not substantially. We didn't get any lower than we were before. Our drawdown went up. That's a negative. We don't want to do that. So we're going to throw these tests out. That didn't reduce our drawdown. Let's just uncheck pips to trade 2. Now what has reduced our drawdown so far seems to be profit targets. Why don't we try to get our drawdown much further reduced? Why don't we try a first trade profit of 10 and go up in increments of 5 and go all the way up to 50. No, let's do a first trade profit target of 5. Let's do that. And let's go in increments of 2. And let's go all the way up, so a first trade profit target of 6 because it's an even number. And then we'll go up all the way to 24. So we're going to optimize for getting out of the trade faster with money. Our profit's going to go down. However, our drawdown should go down as well. So I'm trying to reduce drawdown. I'm making containing losses, hate them. Let's get rid of losses. Let's optimize for reducing our losses. And then we'll go over here. And oh, I can't wait to see if this does anything. You mean if we could get our drawdown below $200, I would be happy. I would be very happy. Well, we'll just see. We'll just see if that's possible. Nope, we're not. It's already failing. It's not working. See, our drawdown is now 320, and our profit is even less. So our profit has gone down, and our drawdown has, well, same. So that's not really helping us. That's not really doing us any favors. Yeah, our drawdown is remaining absolutely the same. So I'm going to stop that I'm going to stop that. Our break even is meaningless, I just realized. So we have a first trade profit target of $5, but our break even is at 11. I'm sure some of you noticed that. I mean, I apologize. That's a mistake on my part. All right, let's see. Let me take a minute here. Nate, let's just let's spend a minute just thinking about this. All right. So we want to reduce our drawdown. And we know we're going to reduce our drawdown if we go for a smaller profit target and our break even is in place. All right, let's do this. Let's reduce our profit target across the board. A first trade profit target of 5, second trade profit target of 15. So let's do an optimization. We'll start at 4. We'll go up to 20 on our profit target, and we will optimize that. And let's move to break even when we've made $2. So we're going to move to break even if we make $2. We're going to try for 4. Then we're going to try for 6. Then we're going to try for 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so forth. Okay, so I made a little mistake there, but now I'm rubbing my hands together like Mr. Burns. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Optimize the power plant. Or whatever, right? Let's try that out. Yeah, let's give that a shot. When optimizing, you can get caught up in things that don't matter, of course, and you really don't know they don't matter if you don't know what you're trying to do in the first place. So what we're trying to do here is reduce our drawdown. Oh, we have reduced our drawdown. We're now at a $210 drawdown. Now the profit is much lower, but I figure I can be in charge of making the money, meaning that's okay. If the profit has been reduced, fine. Fine, the profit will take care of itself. But losses, if you're not making enough money, but you are making some, then you are a successful trader. If you're losing all of your money, then you are a 100% not successful trader. So that's why my focus on optimization is all about reducing the drawdown. It looks like we might have a profit target of 16. It's making $300. This is good. This is good. Our drawdown is lower. Okay, I like this. Our drawdown got lower. Now, here's the true test. Test as old as time. Trading with your bot. Let's now stick with. Let's use first trade profit of 20. Let's do that. First trade profit as 20. Now there's our settings. We know we like a first trade profit of $20. We know we like moving to break even at $2. Let's do a test in 2017, which was a terrible year for this robot. In 2017, this robot had a drawdown. Folks, I mean, step inside the circus tent and check this drawdown out. In 2017, this robot on this pair had a drawdown of $2,100. Not cool. Not awesome. So let's see if by using our optimized settings, we can improve the performance of our robot. It's largely possible that we cannot. Okay, it made money. Nate, it made money. That's good.
That's good.
That's good. Whoa. Wait a minute. Is that right? No, something's wrong. What? Oh, I clicked optimization. I didn't want to click optimization. First trade profit of 20, second trade profit of 15, break even at 2. I don't think this back tested. I don't think that did a test. Let's click. Let's click and see. I don't think it did it. I thought it did. It didn't. Let's make sure. Does it make money? I don't know. Let's find out. Hollywood stars and celebrities, can they backtest a robot? We don't know. Let's find out. This is not looking spectacular. 99. So here's the report. This is how it went. We made $70. Okay? Boo. Okay? But our drawdown went down to $264. Nate, we had a drawdown previously of $2,100, and now we've reduced the drawdown by a factor of 9 or 10. This is plus, 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 plus. That's not bad. What we've done is we've generated some ideas from 1 year, and we've optimized to reduce drawdown. And then we've taken our settings and applied them to a year that was just terrible for the robot. And we've lost less money. We've lost less money. Lost less. Less money lost. Less money lost by Larry. Larry lost less money. Larry lost less money last week. Larry lost less money last week. Okay, anyway, we've done that. Is this perfect? No. But I hope what we've learned today, children, is to not lose money. I hope what we've learned is how to optimize a robot a little more. I hope this brings a little bit of joy to your heart. Do we have a most positive comment inside of our session today, Nate? Nate's kind of squinting. Nate's
Everybody was very nice and said hello.
Who was?
Everybody was.
Everybody was very nice and said hello. You're all just beautiful people. I think we have the best YouTube channel.
I think we do too.
Of the nicest people.
We got like 15 more subscribers.
We've got 15 more subscribers. That is absolutely spectacular. That is just glorious. That is just glorious.
And you know what? I'm going to give it to Parm Gill.
Parm.
It's their very first time catching us live.
Parm.
They're happy to be here.
Parm Gill. Parm Gill. Parm Gill Industries. Bringing Parmesan made out of fish gills. Parmesan cheese made from fish gills. Now from our cardboard box table under the bridge to yours. No, Parm Gill, we love you. You're the winner. What you should do is send us a reply to any email that we have sent you and give us your physical mailing address, and we'll ship you an Amazon Echo or the money that would have gone to it if you live outside the United States. If you don't have any emails from us, send us an email at rob@robbooker.com. I'm sure you know how to do a .com. It flew off the screen. We love you. We have such a great time together with you. We will be back live on Monday. No session on Friday. We'll be back live on Monday, and we'll do the final part 4 of backtesting. We love you. Thanks for being here. Have a nice day, everybody. See you soon. Cue the outro music. Parm Gill Industries bring